Hi there. Welcome to Advanced Algebra, also known as Math 111 Dual Credit College Algebra. So let me give you a few different pieces of the class to hopefully give you a little bit of vision on what is happening in this class, what this class is based on. So I'm going to really talk real briefly about these four topics that you see listed on the screen. So let me start off by talking about myself. I am Mr. Abbott. I have been teaching here at Lake Ridge for 18 years, all in the math department. This is the only place that I've taught at. Before becoming a teacher, I was an actuary at USA Insurance, doing life insurance, building mortality tables, doing that type of thing. Wanted to get into education. So me and my wife, we moved up here to Portland to get a graduate degree at Lewis and Clark College. And so that's where I was. And I got placed here at Lake Ridge. So that kind of put me on my education track. I'm originally from Houston, Texas. I got my undergraduate at University of Texas as a stats major. And so that's kind of where it puts me into this realm here where I'm at. But I teach this class, Advanced Algebra, also known as Dual Credit Math 111. And I teach statistics, which is both an AP class and a dual credit Math 243, 244 class as well. So this is what I do here. I also coach swimming and used to coach many other different things. And I used to be the director of ASB. But a little bit about myself, just so you kind of know where my background is. All right, so let's talk about the class structure here for Advanced Algebra. I like to try to be very, very structured so that students know what to expect as they come in here. So let's take a look real quickly at the structure. On the daily, we start typically with a warm-up problem on what we did last class, right? To try to get the wheels turning a little bit, make sure we kind of know what was going on, so then we get another chance to ask questions in case we didn't get it on the class before. Then typically I give a little bit of a lecture on, hey, here's the new material, here's what we need to know. Then we move into doing some problems together. I will do some on the board, they will do it together, and we'll try to make sure we're checking and we're on the same page. And then give work time. I like to try to give about a half an hour of work so that we just feel good about where we are, so that they can use me like a tutor, ask questions as much as they want. Now, during that work time, we do use a computer platform called My Open Math. What I love about My Open Math is that the students get multiple opportunities to get the same problem right. If you get it wrong, you can click a problem that says, give me a different problem, and we get to do it at a different problem. They can do that 99 times for every single problem. But really what I'm hoping is if we get it wrong, we look at our work, they call me over and say, hey, what am I doing? And then we can kind of clean that up and they try it again. So the expectation is let's get 100% on those assignments for each of those My Open Maths. But here's what I also want to caution you. Do not just rely on a tutor, on a website, or on a photomath app on my phone. Because if we do that and we're not understanding why we're getting the answer, it will come back to bite us when it comes assessment time. So I'm asking them, if you are going to use any of those three methods, online, photomath on your phone, or a tutor, be sure you understand what it's telling you. Don't just use it to get an answer. So please encourage your students to do the same. Understanding is more important than the answer itself. Okay, so that's kind of our class schedule. This is what it looks like almost every single day, unless it's an assessment or review day. It'll change just slightly, but at least they know what they're stepping into each and every day, right? So that's a little bit about the class and how it is run. Let's talk about the grade breakdown on here. Here's the grade breakdown for this class. It's fairly simple. Classwork, homework, anything that we do on that realm is 30% of your overall grade. Any of the assessments we do, whether that be a quiz or a written assessment, it is 45% of your grade. And at the end of the semester, on both ends, we will end up with a final. 25% of your grade for the semester is that final, right? So let's talk a little assessments. Assessments are built into a few different categories. One is on the My Open Math platform. So those problems look just like the assignments did. So they have a chance to kind of rep through that again. And that's a small assessment grade. And then a little bit bigger assessment grade, I will ask them to build a note card and use the note card and a partner to do an assessment. And then they'll have a third assessment, which is a bigger grade, and that is doing it on your own. All right. So what we're trying to do is build that idea that, yes, I can do this. And yes, I have a little bit of support along the way. And at some point, yes, we have to be able to do it on our own. Now, the grade structure is broken down like this primarily so that I can give some dual credit in this class. And this is what Portland Community College expects as our grade breakdown. So let's talk a little bit about that Portland Community College dual credit. This is Math 111. This is the same class you could go to the community college and take Math 111. You could go to University of Oregon and take Math 111, which is called college algebra. Now, whether you take it at a four-year university or a community college, they teach it in one semester. We're going to teach the same content in 2 semesters so that we can stretch it out. We have more time and kind of downtime to ask questions, make sure we know what's going on. In second semester of this class, we will register for this class. I will walk the students through that. It costs you nothing except for the students' time and effort in the class. When they get their grade in this class, they will also get a grade at Portland Community College, and that will go on a transcript for them that then they can use for a 2-year program at community college or take it with them to a 4-year college. Right? It's a beautiful opportunity to be in a math class, get your high school credit, and also get some college credit. So that is what this class is built on. Again, that will come second semester when we start doing the registering for that. So for now, their job is just to work hard, ask questions, and let's get a good grade for that first semester there. So that's a little glimpse into our class, what it's built on, what it kind of looks like. And so I hope that helps you see a little bit of that. If you got any questions, feel free to reach out. Email is a good way to get a hold of me. I will try to get back to you within a day or so, but I sometimes get a lot of emails. So sometimes it gets backed up a couple days, but I will do my best to get back to you in a very timely manner and try to take care of any of those. But also have your students reach out to me. If you have some questions, maybe channel that through them, have them come up and ask me, and we'll definitely get that squared away for you. So again, thank you for listening. I hope that gives you a decent idea, and feel free to reach out if you got further questions. All right. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.